Welcome to MyClass, your gateway to the MyEdBC student information system. As a parent in School District 42, you will have received a login ID and password from MyEdBC. If you have not received your email, you may need to update your information at the office of your child's school. Many teachers receive training in May and June on how to build a web page in MyClass. If your child's teacher is using the program, you can access the web page here in the page directory. Click into the page directory and select the page you wish to add and click one of the two close buttons. This will now open up a class page and you can go in and see the web page that your child's teacher has built. As a high school parent, you will have access to see the class information. So it's my Education Physique 10. I can see the two instructors that belong to this class. I can see the attendance for this class for my son or daughter. And I can see their marks. So their averages for each of the gradebook sections plus their gradebook average. The teacher has put up some group resources so I can download any of these resources. I can see any assignments that are upcoming and that my son or daughter needs to submit or has submitted. I can change tabs to go into the discussions tab. Here I can participate in any forum, so I can come in and click into a topic and add a response if I like. I can go and check out any of the blogs that the teacher has posted. Take some time to explore the pages of your child's teachers. I'll now head over to the Family Top tab. The Family Top tab lists all of the students that I am the parent of. I can go into any of the details. I can see the attendance for my different children. This is their daily attendance. I can see their transcripts from this year or from years past if I want to go for the entire school, or for all records if my child's attended multiple schools. I can see the graduation summary for the high school students, so what courses my daughter still needs to take. I can see her current schedule, any of her assessments. I can see the requests that she has for next year and the courses she would like to take. I can come in and see what program she belongs to and what group she belongs to. We don't use the transactions, we don't do fees in MyEd. If I come over to the Academics Top tab, this is where I can see the grades for my students. I don't need to look at my son's, he's in elementary school, but I'm going to my daughter Megan. And I can see all the different courses that she takes, and I can see her current grades. If I click into one of the courses and go into the details, I can see an attendance summary here for this particular course, and I can see her grades on this particular course as well. If I go into the assignments side tab, I can see a list of all of the different assignments that were listed if the teacher is using the gradebook publicly. I can pick which term and I can pick different categories. If I want to see all of the categories, I just stick with all. And I can come in here and see any feedback that was provided by the teacher. I can see the score. I can see that she's missing this assignment. And if I click into the details of an assignment, I can see if there was any resources provided by the teacher. And I can see that my daughter submitted this assignment already. If not handed in or no score means that I have not received a score yet, the teacher is still marking that assignment. If I click into the attendance side tab, this again is my class attendance for my PE block. The groups top tab just gives me a list of all the different groups that my children belong to, so I can click in and see which groups and whether or not there's any events that are associated with each of these groups. The events will also show up on my calendar top tab. And when I click here, I want to make sure that I'm in a month view. I could look in a week view or a day view if I like, and again, I can select which child I want to see. If I come into one of the events and I click into it, I can see this is an assignment that is due tomorrow, and I can download the document here. And this assignment cannot be submitted online. If I come out to my Pages tab, this is where I will go to when I first log in. I can see any activity that's happened from each of the teachers. And I can come down here to the to-do widget. So this will let me know if I have any past due assignments, anything due today or anything upcoming tomorrow. And I can click into here and download any criteria, and I can see that nothing's been submitted by the student yet, by my son or daughter. Up here in the top right under set preferences, this is where I can come in and make sure that my email address is up to date and where I would have set up my security question. If I want to put in an alternate email, I can do that here. And that's your brief introduction to MyClass for My Education BC.